Some of the reasons that you might want to buy a night machine is that we've designed the night machine to fit the needs of chemical companies today. We used to make dish machines that were designed around the needs of customers about 20 years ago, but we changed our design. We've moved away from mechanical timers and we've gone to microprocessor timer. The reason we've done that is by doing it we can add options to this machine. We have cycle times that we can add as many as 4 cycles, a 72, a 90, 120, and an optional 360-second cycle that can be used. So if you have poor water pressure, or you have a customer that demands faster cycle times, or poor water temperature that may cause problems with cycles getting the dish machine or getting the warewash items clean, it's one more option that you can do without having to spend any money, and you can do it right on site and it doesn't take any time other than to just move the jumper to the cycle time that you require. We have the low-level alarm option. So if a customer needs to or would prefer to have something that tells them when they're out of chemicals, we can have that added to the machine for you, or you can add it yourself at any time. The alarms go right on the front. Pictured here, installed on the base of one of our KLE-175GTs, is our pump-out drain option. We talked earlier about where the connection on the circuit board for this is, which I'll show you in a moment. By installing this machine at the factory, or it can be installed after the fact, this can pump water up into a sink drain for you. So if the gravity drain is not going to be an option for you because the drains are too high, then you have the option of being able to pump the water up to the sink level or wherever it needs to be drained so that you can get the water out of the machine. We have a pump out option on the circuit board. It can be done very easily by just connecting right to the pump out drain connection, and away it will go. This machine is an automatic start machine, so every time the door is open and closed, this switch automatically starts the machine. So there's no need for you to turn any switches on each time you start the machine. It's standard with the machine. Another great feature of this machine is that right now it's working as a straight through, but in another section of our video you'll see how this machine can very easily be changed to a corner. If I move into the wash tank, another great feature is our self-cleaning filter. Now, this filter goes directly over top of the pump. Any kind of food soil that might get onto this filter, because it's angled in a downward position facing towards the drain, in the midway portion of the cycle while this drain is open, the fresh water is coming in and splashing over top of this screen and pushing any food soil that may get on here down the drain where it should be. That way you're guaranteed of a clean rinse every time that you run the dish machine. If you have an operator that's forgetting to clean this occasionally, at least you have the comfort of knowing that it's being cleaned each time that they use the machine. The machine also features a scrap trap that can come out on the side, so that if you're working it as a corner or straight, it makes it more convenient for the customer to operate. But if for any reason that this isn't working for you and you need to convert it, the machine can be flipped around and we can turn it to a front operation. You and I both know how difficult it can be to find power in a kitchen, and this just is something to make it easier for you. We also have added a key to the back of the dish machine. So we have an optional water supply here. So the water that's coming into the dishwasher before the solenoid can be capped, and if you have a water-driven dispenser that requires water over top of the sink that's near the dish machine, you can pick up water here as well. Another option that we have for our KLE-150, and we'll eventually have for our KLE-175, is a maintenance heater that can be mounted inside the dish machine. This includes a thermostatically controlled maintenance heater, which is 350 watts, and a low-level probe that will go inside the dish machine to make sure that there's water inside the machine so the heater only operates when there's water in the machine. A circuit board that will control it, that will mount and pick up its power directly from the main circuit board inside the machine, and a baffle that will go on the back of the machines for a little bit of extra venting inside the machine, so that if there's any reason that we have a pressure buildup, there's some place for the machine to vent. This can be installed at the factory, or it's something that can be offered, and all the installation instructions come with it to show you how to do it if you should decide to add it sometime after the purchase of the machine. Now, if you install the heater option, you can see that there's a bracket that attaches right underneath the two screws from the main circuit board. So you'll simply just undo these two screws and slide this little bracket in underneath it. Do the wiring as according to the instructions. Turn the switch on, and if there's water in the machine, and I just filled the machine with water, and in 10 seconds this little red light should come on, and that will show you that the heater is now cycling on and off. And that will help keep our temperature at 140 degrees. If you want to take advantage of the power strip that's in here to get power, the other thing that you can also do is that we have a special bracket that can mount either 1 or 2 dispensers right to the base of the frame of the machine. I've mounted one Pro Watch so that you can see how this can be mounted. And we have a water-driven dispenser attachment on the back of the machine, so that can all be attached and run from the dish machine and help you with your profit margins and make each one of your customers happier, because the installations are all on the machine, not on the walls. You're not having to look for power, and this is the direction that we're trying to take our dish machine line. We're trying to do things that help our customers be more successful, so it's easier for them to get accounts and easier for them to get the customer to say yes at the end of the sales presentation. Thank you.